Hi, in this video, I wanted to show you how Wardley Mapping can help you in project management. It can help you to remove risk and lower project costs. So when you create a Wardley map, which looks like that, you have customer need on the top, and then the chain of capabilities which you have to put in place in order to generate value for your customer, you can do a rather simple analysis. First, there are components which are on the right-hand side of the evolution axis, which are best for outsourcing or to be built with best practices. Actually, they are best for outsourcing, and the only component that you can consider building is addressing customer needs. But since those things are quite predictable and ubiquitous, and they are available on top, building them rarely makes sense because markets for them are already full, and it is much more reasonable to acquire them from other vendors, offer them to your customers, and focus on things which really matters in which you will be the only person or the only company doing stuff. This is the orange stuff where you need to experiment your way through because nobody did it before. This is what the evolution axis tells you. Now, if you have such an analysis of your project, you know stuff on the right hand side should be outsourced, but stuff on the left hand side is where the potential value is and where you need to focus first. On the left hand side, you will find also major sources of your uncertainty and risk because things on the right hand side they are predictable, they are well understood by the market, whereas things on the left hand side they are new and changing. So if you are responsible for any project, it is in your best interest to not start with the things that you know that you can do, but focus on agile exploration of things which are completely unknown, because only in that way you can prove or disprove the project. And if you focus on the things that you don't know, you keep the ratio between risk and reward at a constant rate. Because if you don't do that, what happens? You can burn a lot of money trying to rebuild that stuff, and only at the end of the project you will discover that there are uncertainties which require a lot of time and effort, but you have already burned your budget on the predictable components. In short, using Wordlay maps in project management, you end up in situational awareness, which makes you don't overpromise and then underdeliver the project because you identify uncertainty very early in the process. You don't accept hidden risks because you know where they emerge from. You can focus on what is important because this is the source of the future value of the project, and you keep the risk and reward ratio favorable because you focus on the uncertainty first. If something will not work, you will figure it out very early, and thus you don't risk the capital of your company or your investor.